Now covering the Tri-State, this is 14 Sports.
Replacing a Hall of Famer is never easy, and Todd Wilkerson found that out the hard way last year as Heritage Hills muddled through a disappointing 5-5 season. However, in his second year at the helm, Wilkerson is much more comfortable in his role, more able to focus on the growth of his team and his coaching staff, rather than living in the shadow of the man he replaced, legendary coach Bob Clayton. Still, last year was a learning experience, and Wilkerson's ready to get the Patriots back on track.
We didn't execute well early in the season especially, so we have totally concentrated this year on trying to maybe cut back on what we do and do it well, get back to making sure we can execute our offense more effectively, and then getting back to Patriot defense. We've always had a sound defensive team, and we were giving up a lot of points a couple times last year.
We've got our running game in. We've been practicing that a lot, and we're doing really good with that. And we've been doing our passing game here lately, and we're starting to get better in that. I think we'll be a very good passing team this year.
So far I haven't won anything here, and that's what really motivates me to get up out of bed in the morning, get here early, get my work in, make sure the younger guys are doing what they're supposed to do. The championship that's the only thing I think about.
The Patriots open up at home against Mater Dei Friday night. Here's a look at the rest of our Week 1 Touchdown Live schedule. Tony Lewis's homecoming at the Rides Bowl is our game of the week. Castle makes the trip to Lucas Oil Field to face a tough Terre Haute North squad. Memorial travels to Jasper. North plays host to Terre Haute South. Central is on the road at North Oldham. Bossy journeys to Jeffersonville. Boonville hosts Washington in an early season Big 8 matchup. Gibson Southern rolls out the welcome mat for pack partner Forest Park. Tell City drops in on Mount Vernon. Tecumseh plays host to North Davis. North Tolsey rolls out the welcome mat for South Spencer. Wood Memorial visits Princeton. Southridge travels to Clarksville. And in the Bluegrass State, Owensboro Catholic playing host to Apollo, while the Red Devils tangle with Davis County. Bo McFall and I will have all the action Friday night on Touchdown Live. But first, on Thursday night, we'll have our Touchdown Live 2013 preview show starting at 7 o'clock. To the college gridirons, where the Mark Stoops era at Kentucky kicks off in less than 2 weeks against Bobby Petrino's Western Kentucky Hilltoppers in Nashville. And while there's no winner, the quarterback derby is down to 2. Word out of Lexington is that number 14, Patrick Tolles, is out of the running for the job, leaving sophomore Jalen Whitlow, who started 7 games last season, and Maxwell Smith, who started 4 games in 2012, as the 2 signal callers left dueling for the number 1 spot.
We'll keep that in-house here for a little bit. A starter has not been named, but we're getting an order.
If you have an understanding of how the game is played, and if you watch film every day, you can see, if you're smart, if the guy did better than you or not. You know. So, if someone happens to not win, they should understand that they probably got beat. That's just how it's going to be.
Staying with the University of Kentucky, the Hall of Fame has announced its class of 2013, which includes a national championship coach, Tubby Smith, and former star guard Rex Chapman. Joining them will be defensive end Oliver Barnett, women's basketball star Leslie Nichols, All-American track star and coach Press Whelan, and 5-time All-American tennis player Jesse Witten. Thanks for watching. Join us again on 14 News at 10 and online anytime at 14news.com. Good night.